Yeah, Selectmen removed some articles. This is the updated draft. So this is a draft as of tonight. So if you leave here with it, just keep that in mind. This is as of, it may change, I mean.
This is draft on the top.
Then we approved Articles 1 through 6. And now we're starting with 7. And Claire, your revolving funds are here that you had asked to see, the same from, that we have on the booklet. It's the last page of the handout.
Okay.
And then, so Article 7 is the assessor's property valuation money. So I need a motion for Article 7 for the amount of, just a motion on 7.
And there is a correction that it should be 35,200.
200.
Make a motion to accept Article 7, amount of 35 to.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Alright, so Article 8. Is this the one we're doing for this year?
Yes, those still have to be.
Alright, we gotta come
as
back
we
to
get
that one.
closer.
So Article 8 is going to be to fund shortages in this
That's the
year's.
one we do with the transfer thing?
No, the selectmen don't want to do that anymore for some
Oh,
reason, so
okay.
we're gonna have to do this at town meeting,
Uh-huh,
so.
okay. So we'll have to wait on that one?
Yeah, we don't have the numbers, I'll have to do that at the
Yeah.
last minute, so. And that's probably a good one, because we'll probably do it right before town meeting, so that's probably
Yeah.
have to be a to be given anyways,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so,
Yep.
On 8,
yeah. Article 9, the regional dispatch overage, the dispatch center in Rutland had some staff changes this year and had to do some overtime to cover shifts and all that, and this was the shortage, our portion of the shortage for the year.
It's quite a bit of shortage, huh?
It was, they,
Yeah, what was the?
26,700?
How much?
26,706.41,
That's quite a bit.
yeah. So I need a motion for Article 9.
I almost don't want to do that one.
I make a motion.
What are we
that
gonna do?
We have to pay it this year, it's this
No,
year
I-
we're in right now.
The Article 9, regional dispatch wages, 26,706.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Now, is each town that's involved in that paying?
Paying a
This is just
portion,
our
this is our
portion,
portion
okay.
of it, yeah, so. Yeah, Hubbardston and Rutland and Oakham.
And
by
so
population. their
Is that
budget.
how it was done?
Mhm.
And so, Article 10 is the overtime for the snow account for this year.
Make a motion, we accept Article 10 as written.
So I have a favorable recommendation for Article 10, do I have a second?
Second. No,
All-
I can't.
Okay,
Second.
you can't just make the motion. so- All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Alright. Article 11. Oh, so Sam, you don't have the numbers in front of you. Article 10 is 3,438.07. And Article 11 is 26,187.18. A nice small year for snow and ice.
26,000?
Yeah, 26,187.18. So do I have a recommendation for Article 11?
Make a motion, accept Article 11 favorable.
So I have a favorable recommendation for Article 11, I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Abstained? Alright, so number 12, we have to do later, 13 and 14. 12 is the budget, Sam, that's gonna be all the line items. 13 and 14 are the water and enterprise budgets, we'll be doing those. On the 8th, we're having our public hearing, and then on the 15th, we'll have our final meeting to do the budgets before town meeting. Article 15, we got the grant money, so we want to put this $94,000 back into stabilization. So do I have a motion on Article 15?
Make a favorable motion on Article 15.
Do I have a favorable motion on Article 15? I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Article 16, this is the money we throw to this Gatsby which is the retirement stuff. We have to do it.
How much is that?
It's probably in the tunes of,
5,000.
5,000, but it's probably in the tune of
Yes, me, okay.
tens of thousands.
Oh, you mean as far as the liability?
Yeah.
Millions. Nancy just got the actual quote today, and it was 5,000,
I make a favorable motion to accept Article 16 as written.
So have a favorable for Article 16, have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So 17 is the energy efficiency project. Can you refresh us one more time on 17?
17. That will be for the senior center to insulate their attic area. They get a lot of heat loss from their HVAC equipment.
So that's for 25,000. Do I have a motion on Article 17?
Did they do some work before on that energy efficient?
At the senior center?
Yeah. No? It seemed like I.
We did
The
here.
library.
We
And
did the
here.
library
Yeah.
here and the other
But we
building.
didn't do down
I make a motion, we accept Article 17 favorable.
So a favorable for 17, have a second?
there. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained? All right. 18, this is for the Nornay Park improvements. So, was 17 or 18 on the capital plan too?
All the money articles except for the GASB, which is not on a capital project.
So 17 is the capital plan, 18 is capital plan, 19 is capital plan?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then the 20 is gonna be the capital plan too?
Yes.
Make a motion, a favorable motion for 18 capital plan.
Now that's 14,500,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I have a question. Where is all this money for these coming from?
It's right on the right, it says transfer from free cash.
cash.
We're hoping to have our free cash certified for town meeting.
When, do you have any idea what we're gonna get for it?
No, we have an estimate right now, but we really wanna say until we get the number
Yeah.
from certified, but we'll know, we'll
How
probably
many
know.
years has it been now since?
Two.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What happens if we don't get enough to cover that?
we should have enough.
We'll plan.
Yeah. If we don't, we'll just cut one or
Cut
two
some
back, or
off,
take it out of
yeah.
stabilization, or we'll borrow it, one or the other. But I think it's important, we have this great capital plan now, we do it one way or the other to
Right.
kinda get
Yeah.
moving on that path. I
I need a second on that.
So I had a favorable
Second.
for 18, I need a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Alright. So 19 is the lawnmower for the cemetery for
Yeah.
8,000.
And that is capital plan as well.
Mhm.
So I have a,
Favorable motion for Article 19.
so I have a favorable on 19, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
This is the breathing apparatus for the fire department.
Yes,
That's in the capital plan too.
that's in the capital plan also.
But
Yeah.
that's to borrow that?
Yes.
From my understanding, what they have is not adequate to keep them safe, right?
It's out of service, you can't get spare parts anymore, and probably will never get
Now,
certified.
is this for all of them?
Yes.
Make a motion, a favorable motion for Article 20.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
The other caveat to that is that they applied for a grant
Right.
for that, so if they do receive the grant, then that money is reimbursed back to the town.
Okay. Something you really can't play with, you need that.
It's a possible grant.
Well, we can get money reimbursed to us, so we're gonna buy them,
Yeah.
whether or not we receive the grant. Hopefully we get some money for it. So number, Article 21, which is Fire Department Engine 1.
That's capital.
Yep,
Cruiser is capital.
yep,
And that's the 100,000?
yes. 100, borrow 100,000.
Now, was that a used one they were talking about
Mhm.
last
Yes.
week?
Yeah.
All these money articles are capital plan, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
all of them going
Okay.
to the end.
Probably going right down to 35.
Yeah.
Well, we need it that way, so. Favorable motion for Article 21.
Anyone do I have a second?
Second, you said 21. right?
21, yes.
Yeah, second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So 22 is the police cruiser, that would be a transfer from free cash for 35,000.
That's also on the capital plan, if I remember.
Yes. Everything we're gonna do right now is part of the
Going
capital
forward.
plan.
Favorable motion for Article 22.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 23,
$3,000.
night vision binoculars for $3,000 from free cash.
Favorable recommendation for Article 22.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? 24 is the ambulance. This would be, well, the fire trucks we're talking about are used, this one would be a new ambulance.
Now, is ambulance putting anything towards that? Do they have any?
They're putting every dollar they have to their operating, this is coming out of our borrowing. I'm like, why is this Article 320?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. All right, so, do I have a motion on Article 24?
Can I make a TBD motion on that one?
To be given?
Yeah.
All right, we can accept that. So I have a motion to be given. You guys good with that?
And which one?
Second.
The
On
ambulance.
24. So I have a motion, I have a second, all those in favor to give this at a later date? Aye. Opposed?
Article 32?
Article 25.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad we don't have 325.
Yeah.
325,
That's a lot of articles.
Yeah, so,
that's
the
a silent,
infusion
that's a
pumps.
silent 3.
So, 25, infusion pumps for the EMS. For $6,000.
Make a
Transfer from free cash.
make a favorable motion for Article 25.
So I have a favorable for 25, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. 26 is the highway pickup with plow for $50,000. That would be a
Favorable
borrow.
motion for 26. We already discussed all of
Yeah.
those, actually.
26, I have a favorable, I have a second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Now then, the next one should be 27, not 26 again.
Yeah, we'll check the renumbers on these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 27 on the main sheet. 27, so Article 27, sewer pickup with plow, borrow with sewer retained earnings.
Favorable
Do I have a
motion
second?
for Article 27.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, 28, a water pickup with plow, coming out of the water retained earnings.
Favorable recommendation for Article 28.
Favorable for 28, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained? And then Article 29, the highway one-ton dump truck with plow.
That was gonna save us money in the end, wasn't it, when we were talking about that?
Yeah, this is replaced, they could do more with it, and plow, and it's replacing an older vehicle with another axle, that will give more flexibility, if I remember correctly, right?
Favorable recommendation, Article 29.
So I have a favorable for 29, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? The lawnmower for the Parks and Commons, transfer from free cash, $8,000.
That's a safety issue, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. Favorable recommendation for Article 30.
Favorable on 30, second?
Second.
Now, is that Parks and Commons? Because it says recreation, and just so I catch that.
It's the same.
I think it's called Parks, Commons, and Recreation.
Because recreation is a separate department, separate line item.
Recreation Commission is
double check the title of it, but Article 30 for the $8,000 for the mower.
We're done.
Yep.
Yep.
And then 31, solar array. So this is, they want to borrow the money. I'd like to do a to be given on this, because I don't
Me
know,
too.
like, what's the rate gonna be, how long is it gonna go out for, some more details. Like, how much is this 200,000 gonna cost us, and then at the end of the day, how much are we actually saving with interest and everything else?
That's what, so Collins Center is figuring that
Yeah.
out as well.
Excuse me?
The Collins Center is figuring that out based on the models that we were given from both Higgins and the one other company that proposed the project, that,
That's on the DPW roof, right?
correct.
Make a motion,
What about the sewer roof, that's something different?
There's no proposal for the sewer.
I have a
right now.
motion that we, to be
motion to be
given.
given. on
A
Article
second?
31.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So 32, the building department pickup truck for $16,500 transferred from free cash.
Favorable
So,
recommendation for Article
favorable.
32.
What's that?
How come
So cheap.
that's 16,500 and the other pickup trucks with plow are 50,000?
Well, this
That's
is,
not with a plow.
we're not
it's a
getting a
pickup
plow.
truck.
It is
Oh,
with
'cause
the
it
plow.
says
Is
with
it?
plow.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
the
it's
specs are
used.
different?
Oh,
Used.
it's a used one? Okay. I just wondered what the big difference price
Does
was.
32 have a plow or not a plow? Has a plow.
Has a plow.
But it's a used.
Was there a second on that?
It's second.
All right, 33, fire station 1 ventilation system and building improvements for $95,000. This will come from free cash.
Now, what was that for?
So when you fire up the fire trucks and they idle inside, you should hook their exhaust to a ventilation system.
Yeah.
It'll asphyxiate
Get the
everybody.
exhaust out?
So this ventilates,
Carbon
it
dioxide.
ventilates the exhaust out as they're firing up the trucks and allows them to work on them inside.
It's a powered ventilation system?
Yes,
What have they been doing for the past few years?
sucking in exhaust.
Yeah.
Well, most garages and stuff,
Leaving
you
the
go to
door
just
open.
have a hose running from the exhaust out the door. It's not powered because the exhaust itself creates the flow.
It's a big job.
Whatever system, and there's other
A lot of air.
ventilation things going, there's other
Yeah,
improvements going on there too.
I used to use that, just a big
Just a
rubber
hose. Yeah.
stuck on the exhaust.
Yeah, but see, the trucks are backed in, right?
Yeah.
Right, there's not enough room for that model.
And these,
They would all-
these systems automatically, as they drive out, they don't have to go back and hook the hose and, like you probably had to do. They kind of
Depends
automatically
whether
attach.
the town has a lot of 95,000s to spend.
I think it would enable to work on them,
Mm.
if they have to start them inside or, I don't know.
I think it's
I
a
just-
safety precaution,
Don't they
right?
leave the garage door open about this?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's a good gas out.
That's what it's.
You said there's other things involved, other improvements. What are the other
I
improvements?
understand.
They would like to put a bathroom in, there's not a, if you've been down to the fire station one, bathroom is.
That's in the
Improvements.
95,000 too?
Mhm.
That's the and improvements.
Anything else?
Okay.
That's, all they requested under that article.
Just the exhaust and the bathroom.
For station 1.
There's not a lot of room for a bathroom, it is in the corner of the building.
Just seems high to me.
It's because, the ventilation system costs more for that building too, because the more bays
Mhm.
versus fire station two.
I mean, they might have to rewire, they might have to do a lot of stuff to power that up too.
And don't forget about prevailing wage.
Yeah. Ted can make that one.
So I have a motion for,
Now, are they gonna be moving it to the public safety building?
Not the one that's being built
No?
right now,
The
no.
fire one, okay. Because
Phase-
I was thinking that you don't wanna put all that money into an old
Right.
building when
No.
you're gonna be moving.
Phase two, down the road, would be putting the fire station,
So police will go in there?
police and EMS. But hopefully the systems that are purchased would be able to be transported to a new building.
No, yeah, that would be a surplus.
I need a motion. I can't make it.
Should, I'm thinking to be given, if we could get more information on it, you know, like a breakdown or something of it. Get some at least some kind of information about what exactly it is and what's what.
You wanna have the fire chief into the public safety, the public hearing?
Yeah, if you come in the public
And
hearing and explain
I
it.
believe he has quotes that he received about ventilation systems.
So we'll pass on 33 and 34 then for right now.
Okay, yeah,
Do you want a to be given motion or
Hmm.
just pass on it?
And we have time to, this one here, we have time to do. for-
I
The
make a
other one-
motion, we, on Article 33 and 34 for to be given.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
What is the dollar figure in the 34?
35,000.
30,000.
And which,
Did you get the sheet clear that has all the
Yeah,
numbers?
I just didn't look down,
Oh.
I forgot it was on there.
which of 33 and 34, or both, can be installed in a new public safety building or something? Should any of it?
Hopefully both.
Hopefully, but we don't know.
Well, they're not purchased yet,
Because-
so I can't
Claire-
tell you.
Claire, Heather
No,
had
when the
stated
architect
because there's more
provides that.
bays.
Oh, it's bigger?
Provide the
Yeah, because there's more
information.
bays.
Can they
Well,
say,
you
oh,
could
need
we
'em.
didn't provide for that?
You know, because you're only using South Barry right now
I would
anyway.
assume when you go to purchase
You know,
Yeah,
systems,
It's
just
good.
make sure they're
it's a
affordable.
good point.
yeah, I haven't
They're
spoken.
We're using station one right now.
Is it Station one or the one in South Barry, is that Station 2, I
That's-
think?
You mean,
50
What?
Main Street.
50 Main Street,
Yeah,
yep,
that's Station, okay. I
that's
don't-
station two, so to speak.
Yeah. I don't know
So-
if you need a vote if you're using one.
They use both fire stations.
Yeah.
So 35, bandstand improvements for $3,000. Take it from free cash.
Favorable motion for Article 35.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed.
Out of the money, so.
Mm-hmm.
So 36 is the easement for the solar to DPW. That was if we had leased it, correct?
If we,
If we
yes,
lease it
do a
as
net
opposed to
metering
purchase it, yeah.
agreement.
So that's, we can have a to be given on that one. Do I have a motion for
Make
36?
make a motion to be given on Article 36.
So I have a motion for to be given on 36. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? 37, 38, 39 are citizens petitions, and I think in the past,
We
we've
abstain
tried
from that.
to take a position on them and always get burned because we don't have all the information, or something comes up that we're not aware of, so.
Can we abstain on those?
No, I think what we did, we had voted no,
No recommendation.
no recommendation.
Yeah, okay.
So
So can I make that
you can make a 3, you can do 37,
Article
38, 39.
37, 38, and 39, like make a no recommendation?
second.
So we have the motion is that we, not a no, but
No
no
recommendation.
recommendation there.
Mhm.
For those three. That was, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? 40, they said it's gonna come off, or will come off, or the planning board has said, They rejected it?
Well, planning board meets about that on June 13th.
mhm.
They provide their recommendation on
It's 40.
Yeah.
40.
So again, 40 and 41, then we should just have no recommendation on, it doesn't affect our bottom
Yeah,
line.
there's no money
Of
involved.
the money. So I have a motion for 40 and 41?
Make a motion, no recommendation for Articles 40 and 41.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 42, This is for us to sell a small piece of property.
2 pieces of property, one on Broad Street and
Mhm.
one on Wallwood.
So that, those are just, they're not buildable lots.
The abutters are interested in them, but we have to, we'll still have to put it out to bid.
Yeah.
So it's still.
Not doing us any good. Make a favorable recommendation for
Favorable,
Article
so I have a
42.
favorable for 42, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
43 is the, basically redoing what we did a few years ago, so allowing you guys to go off and once again seek lower electric rates for us, so.
Make a favorable
Bring it back
recommendation
to
for Article
present.
43.
So I have a favorable motion for 43, I have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Um, So 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48 are all, again, bylaws which don't affect the bottom line as far as we're concerned. And I
Go
think,
no
I think we
recommendation.
should do the no recommendation on it, and this is a planning board and those guys and Jim Beard production and let them kind of,
And they're gonna explain them.
yeah.
Okay.
Make a motion for no recommendation on Articles 44 through 48.
So I have a recommendation that, no recommendation for 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then, between now and we meet again in a week, we should, hopefully have some numbers from the borrowing aspect of this, or
Mhm.
some idea of, here's what we're gonna borrow, here's what we can expect for rates and terms and things like that.
The next one is the 8th.
The 8th, we're doing our public hearing. We're gonna meet
Seniors.
beforehand.
I think I posted the public hearing for 7 o'clock.
What time?
So we'll be there at 6:30.
We're at the senior center?
The senior center, yeah.
I saw somewhere where it was posted at 6.
Excuse me.
Our meeting will start at
It's
6.
June
Yeah,
8th.
we're 6, public hearings like
Oh.
6:37,
Yeah.
will be afterwards. So we'll meet, we'll kind of fine tune anything we need to, and then have the presentation ready for,
I don't see anything about the school here.
we're not doing the school tonight, we're just doing the school would be,
Part of the omnibus.
the omnibus
which is number
article
12.
12.
Have we heard anything at all?
Just the original 14%, so. And then, so we'll do the public hearing on the 8th. The Wednesday, the 15th, will be our last meeting before town meeting, where we'll kind of vote on the budgets. By that time, we should know, have good numbers of what to expect for revenues and things like that.
Okay. Is
And
there-
then, how many other towns meet before the 15th?
All of them.
They all meet before our, yeah, but
We
how
got
many
to before the 21st.
Did you,
I didn't get the list yet.
yes, I have. So everyone meets before us.
But before the 15th?
So before the 15th, Hubbardston,
When are they?
Hubbardston's June 7th. We looked that up today.
I have a letter from the Hubbardston report of the finance committee.
Yeah, they're recommending, what, a 6%?
Well, I don't know if this is final or not, but this is just, report May 2016. So they discuss that the school wanted, a budget, to go on Proposition 2.5. And they don't seem to wanna prove that one. But I don't know if any of the other towns, what they approved, but we won't know until it's done.
Yeah,
But this is a very interesting letter that they
yeah.
sent.
Oakham is the 13th, Hardwick's the 18th, and Braintree's the 20th.
Clean up.
What was it again?
13th is Oakham, 18th Hardwick, 20th New Braintree.
Interesting. Let's see what they all do.
By the time it gets to us, It's gonna be pretty well decided if they're all voting for
Like I
us.
said, we're meeting with the 6th. In Hubbardson. What time's the meeting?
Hardwick.
They gotta be at the Hubbardson Senior Center, like where we've met in the past, all of them. We're in
Don't have
Hardwick?
a firm time yet, I think it's gonna be at 7.
Can you make a motion to adjourn?
Second. All in favor?
Right.
Awesome.